Inside a quiet geography museum, a young explorer wanders past rows of traditional charts and stops before a glowing glass case. The map inside is unusual. It is covered entirely in trees, but it lacks the landmarks you'd expect. There are no highways, no city names, and no borders. Most maps look like this, a dense layering of road networks, city blocks, and mountain ranges. While detailed, the information overlaps until it becomes difficult to find one specific detail. This glowing map is different. It ignores the clutter to tell one specific story, focusing on only one topic at a time. It works like a specialized project. If you are studying dinosaurs, you don't include a chapter on butterflies. You focus your entire effort on that single subject. In geography, this isolated subject is called a theme. By stripping away everything else, the map reveals patterns that would normally be buried under layers of other information. The display shifts, drawing the explorer toward a new exhibit featuring large, vibrant blocks of color. Take this outline of India, divided into dark and light blue regions with no text labels. This is a rainfall map. The visual logic is immediate. Dark blue zones indicate heavy rain, while light blue areas are much drier. This reliance on color allows our eyes to scan an entire country and understand complex data in a few seconds. We see this same logic with temperature. Without reading a single number, you can see that deep red regions are hot, while the pale yellow areas are cool. These color codes translate abstract numbers into a visual language that we can interpret almost instantly. The explorer moves to a technical display to see how these maps are actually constructed. This map tracks human population. Raw data from government surveys and satellite sensors flow into the interface. Dark red clusters expand to reveal crowded urban centers, leaving the pale yellow for the empty rural spaces between them. To make the numbers readable, mapmakers add 4 essential tools: a title to define the theme, a legend to explain the colors, a scale for distance, and a north arrow for direction. This same framework is used to track infrastructure, like isolating a country's entire railway network into a single, clean line of data. Every thematic map functions as a data engine, turning verified facts into a structured visual layout. In the next exhibit, the explorer finds a map divided into solid blocks of black, yellow, brown, and pink. This is a soil map. Farmers study these specific boundaries to determine which regions will support wheat and which are better suited for other crops. Wildlife researchers use the same approach to track animal habitats. By isolating where specific species live, they can monitor migration and protect endangered populations. Weather experts and government officials use these maps to track rainfall against land elevation, helping them predict and prepare for floods. This strategy of isolating one variable allows professionals to solve specific planning and survival problems that a general map would often miss. As the explorer looks closer at the collection, they notice that every map they've seen so far has left something out. These thematic maps do not show state lines, capital cities, mountain ranges, or rivers. If you need to see human-made boundaries and find specific cities, you rely on a political map. And if you need natural terrain, the ridges of mountains, spread of deserts, or flow of rivers, you use a physical map. By ignoring these traditional layers, a thematic map removes the noise and delivers its single message with total clarity. This focus makes it simple to compare 2 different locations based on one specific metric, like population or climate. This technology is part of daily life. The weather app on your phone, which uses color-coded gradients to show temperature and rain radar, is a thematic map. When news broadcasts show a storm's path or track rainfall across the country, they use these maps to make complex weather data easy to see. The explorer's journey shows that by looking at one theme at a time, we can understand details that are invisible on a standard map. The glowing map settles back into its glass case, returning to its quiet place on the museum shelf. To make sense of a complex world, strip away the distractions and look closely at one specific clue at a time.